Yo, what up? This a new episode right here. This will be volume 52 of my rap update, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all got some no deal. Y'all got some I'm gonna be reviewing classic hip hop albums non-stop, you know what I mean? This will be the 20th anniversary edition. Reason being because reviewing the album that just turned 20 years old today, and that album would definitely have to be this album right here. EPMD's sixth album, Out of Business, released in 1999. Y'all guys must know who EPMD are. One of the most influential hip hop groups of all time. One of my favorite hip hop groups ever. Like, I grew up on their music. Although I was born in 1999, but still, like, their music definitely played a big part of my life when it comes to listening to, hip hop and shit like that. Well, the old school. The duo consists of two members, Eric Sermon and Paris Smith, aka PMD. Y'all got they from Brentwood, Long Island, New York. Been doing this thing for like 30 years now. They release classic material such as Strictly Business, Unfinished Business, Business as Usual, Business Never Personal, which is like my favorite album from EPMD. And right after that album came out, they broke up around '92. They started doing due to like a home invasion in Paris Smith's house, and he kind of accused Eric Sermon of being a part of the robbery. That just caused like a little turmoil between the two, and they broke up. Started doing their old solo joints and shit. Eric Sermon, he was doing shit, with Redman and Keith Murray, with the whole Dust Squad, while PMD Parrish, he was still doing the old His Squad shit, with DOS Effects and top quality, other cats, you know what I'm saying? And obviously Eric, he had the most successful solo career than Parrish, if you have to say at least. And Eric, he came out with albums such as No Pressure back in '93, Double or Nothing, which is my favorite album from him, and the Insomnia album around like the mid '90s. PMD released Shady Business and Business is Business and all that other shit. All dope albums, by the way. And but what happened was around the time too, around like the mid late '90s, hip hop, the deaths of Tupac and Biggie were like just rocked the hip hop world, just pretty much. That just pretty much ended that whole East Coast West Coast shit. You know what I mean? And Eric and Parrish decided to call each other up, like, what? Let's get back to making music. Let's let the people know that we back once again. We're gonna put out some new material. In 1997, they came out with their fifth album, Back in Business, which I do have in my collection. A great comeback album right there. You know what I mean? Like, definitely a dope album from '97. Like a great return album. Let everybody know that they back. They never left. They still, they sound might be updated, but still Eric and Parrish. Very dope album. Very underrated. The album's known for songs like Richard Scale, The Joint, Never Seen Before, Intrigue with DOS Effects, KIM. Dope bangers right there. You know what I'm saying? 2 years later, in '99, say that in '98, Eric he came out with the Eric and the whole Dust Squad. They finally released the El Nino album in '98, which is a very underrated album right there. Nobody really gives that album the props that it deserves. Like, that album got some fire, you know what I'm saying? But around at that time too, they was a part of the whole Survival of the Illest tour that Def Jam did, to promote Dust Squad, DMX, Onyx, and shit like that. Cormega, who was on Def Jam at one point until he left and did his own thing. So a year later in '99, EPMD came out with this album right here, Out of Business. You know what I'm saying? This album might not be as good as the others, but this is still a solid album. I have to say that. Before I get into the whole producers and stuff like that, the singles. This album only came out with one single. That's Symphony 2000. That features Method Man and Redman, Lady Luck. There's a video for that, by the way. The producers on this album are EPMD themselves, DJ Scratch, very dope producer, and Agala, aka Adolf. The guest appearances on this album are MOP, Busta Rhymes, Adolf, 215, Method Man and Redman and Lady Luck. Okay, those are the guest appearances of our album. This album has 14 tracks, and also this album also comes with the greatest hits. It features some of EPMD's classics like The Big Payback, Jane, Crossover, Headbanger, Rampage, all the other shit. Some of my favorite EPMD joints. You know what I'm saying? But the original album only has 14 tracks, so it's kind of, short but sweet. But here it is. All right, track number 1, intro. That's a very dope intro right there, just starting off the album. Use that Rocky sample, Going the Distance, classic movie right there. Definitely a dope beat by DJ Scratch, underrated producer, who's doing shit, with EPMD, and he also, did some work on Busta Rhymes' first 4 albums, you know what I'm saying? Classic material right there. Very dope intro. I like how the way they wrote that beat. They definitely did their thing on that joint. And they letting everybody know that EPMD is back once again, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was the intro. Track number 2, Pioneers. One of my favorite EPMD tracks of all time. That's another dope banger right there. Love the beat for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Just braggadocious track, Erica Patrick's talking about the pioneers in the game, you know what I mean? Like how, their sound was different than other rappers around the period of time, because EPMD, like they were like the first niggas to use funk samples in the music before Dr. Dre did, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that they both killed that shit right there. That joint right there was fire. Track number 3, Right Now. Another dope song right there. Definitely love the bass line for that shit. Like blow, 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 boom. Like that shit right there is hard. You know what I mean? Like I said, another fire joint. Both of them, they came correct. It's like a little braggadocio song. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to it. Like how the way they sampled DMX. Ready to Meet Him off the Flush My Flesh album back in '98. Classic right there. You know what I'm saying? That was Right Now. Track number 4, Check 1 2. That was a cool song, you know what I mean? It kind of had like a funky, like a 70s funk vibe to it, because EPMD, they are known for bringing the funk to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? That song was okay. It was alright, you know what I mean? It wasn't really too big on that track right there, but it was cool for the most part. Track number 5, Symphony, featuring MOP. This is the original Symphony, the same beat, but MOP is on there. One of my favorite hip hop groups of all time, MOP. They don't get the props, because when people think of MOP, they actually talk about fucking Ante Up. Like that's like the only single they ever made. I love that song, but it gets overplayed so much. But they got other shit besides that. Like, if you want to get into MOP, I highly recommend you checking out To The Death, Firing Squad, First Family for Life, and the Warriors album. Oh my fucking god, violent East Coast shit right there. They all 4 did they fucking thing on that joint. They just caught bodies on that beat. You know what I'm saying? Slamming. Track number 6, Hold Me Down. That was a very dope song. Nothing to it. Track number 7, Rap Is Still Out of Control, featuring Busta Rhymes. That's kind of like paying homage to the the EPMD classic Rap Is Out of Control off the 1990 masterpiece Business as Usual. This joint right here was dope. Busta, in his prime. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Dope joint right there. Track number 8, The Fan. Another one of my favorite songs to this album right there. I love the beat for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about, certain fans of them and shit. You know what I mean? You're gonna have that one particular fan and like, just that typical shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing to it. You know what I mean? Like, the whole album is pretty much more like braggadocio in a way. You know what I'm saying? But the beat right there was hot. I'll give you that. That was track number 8. Track number 9, Draw. That song right there was kind of has like a more of a Western vibe to it. I like the beat, but I could have done without the intro. You know what I mean? Just Eric Sermon, just going to this whole place, crashing in this place like a cowboy and shit. Asked somebody for 2 Gun Billy and shit. It was kind of long in a way. It kind of like fucked up the vibe, but overall, dope track. Like I said, had like a cowboy high noon influence as the hence the title draw. You know what I'm saying? Very dope. Track number 10, You Got Shot, featuring Adolf Aguilar and 215. A dope posse cut right there. Dope beat. They sample, Brooklyn Zoo from ODB, Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang. Rest in peace, by the way. That was the fire joint right there. They killed that shit right there. That joint right there goes hard. Track number 11, House Party. That song right there, it's kind of like EPMD's rendition of K Solo House Party off his second album, Time's Up, back in '92. Dope album, very slept on in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? This joint right there was dope. I actually like this a lot. EPMD, performing at a fucking house party and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Comes to track number 12, The Funk. That was a dope track right there. Like I said, on the EPMD, they're just bringing that funk flavor like they always do in their joints. You know what I'm saying? That joint was banging. Track number 13, Symphony 2000, featuring Method Man, Redman, Lady Luck. Hands down the best song off this fucking album. There's no question. Like, this is a ill posse cut. They just fucking go ham. Same beat, way better than the original with MOP. In my opinion, Lady Luck, very dope female MC. Battle rapper. Y'all guys know she used to battle Remy Ma back in the day. Like, Lady Luck, she could spit. She should have came out with an album around that time, man. That should have been nuts, but never did. But she out there doing her thing. Shout out to her. She definitely killed that joint right there. They all fucking went in, especially Meth and Red. This is like before they about to come out with Blackout. I'm going to do another review on that album. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I like the video too. They kind of like paying homage to the classic scary movies like Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street, Carrie. What else? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th. Like banger right there. Very dope. Love that track right there. Symphony 2000. I could just go crazy about that joint all day. The last track number 14, Jane 6. This is like the 6th and the last of the Jane trilogy. If you're an EPMD fan, you guys know that they did this series called Jane about this bitch who just pretty much, you know what I'm saying? If you're an EPMD fan, you supposed to know the deal about that. You know what I'm saying? Jane pretty much, coming back from the dead and shit, getting her revenge. You know what I mean? The beat was dope. I like it. You know what I mean? Dope way to end the album off. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. By far, a very solid album right here. I actually like this album a lot. Very underrated. Very slept on. Not the best album. Might not be as good as the others, but it has a share of dope moments. I'll give you that. Like, I used to listen to this album a lot when I was like 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like this album right here got some fire. I'm not gonna front. And this they last album they did on Def Jam, unfortunately, because this album was released around a time when Def Jam did like this whole Def Jam 2000 campaign. Like they had DMX, Jay-Z, Ja Rule, Method Man and Redman, Foxy Brown, DJ Clue and others. You know what I mean? Just for this around when Def Jam was releasing nothing but fire. You know what I'm saying? And Slick Rick. I gotta throw Slick Rick on that because I did a review on Art of Storytelling like 2 months ago, which I said that's a fucking classic album right there. Love that joint. You know what I'm saying? But this album right here is definitely like I said, solid release. I need to get a copy of it, but it's out of print. It's kind of hard to find. But do I call it a classic? No. But if you're an EPMD fan like I am, then I highly recommend you checking this album out. You know what I mean? It's not whack, but it could have had like better promotion in my eyes. But like I said, it's still a dope album right here. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a fan of EPMD, fan of Def Jam, Eric Sermon, Paris Smith, late 90s hip hop, Def Squad, Hit Squad, then this album for you. This is EPMD, Out of Business, released in 1999. Must cop. That was it for volume 52 of my rap update. Hope you enjoyed. Salute.